Hello. Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So I'll start by first of all explaining whatever is on my screen now. You can see there's something that looks like a dashboard. So this basically helps us understand the trend. Sorry. This helps us understand the currency strength. So as I'm speaking now, we have CAD strongest, we have USD second strongest, then we have Euro the weakest, then we have a the most weakest. So if you are trading today, you trade this combination, a combination of this one, maybe CAD chef or USD chef, USD and or CAD, and so this is the best combination because it's strength. We have strength on the first two, and then the last two are the weakest. So that's if you're looking at the currency strength, then this is what you're supposed to look at. But if you're looking for trend, look for a trade here. Have a very good trend on Euro GBP. It's a very good buy. We have been buyers for hours, 15 minutes, 1 minute. Then Euro AUD have also been buyers, buying. Then Euro NZD, buying, and buying. GBP USD have a very good downtrend. HF, we have a very good downtrend. So have a very good downtrend on buy, USD, CAD, NZD, USD. So if you are trading this, all these symbols from this point JPY to NZD chef, expect a sell. We have a very good downtrend. As you can see, we have a very good downtrend. So there we expect sellers to dominate. Actually, just wait for some retracements, then you pick trades. Expect price to pull back upwards. Then anytime when the price pulls back upward, that gives you the correct place to look for sell from. So as it is now, these are sells. These are very good sells. We have a buy on USD JPY, based on what we are seeing now. 1 hour we have a buy, 5 minutes. Then same thing, we have a buy on hours, buy on 1 hour, buy on 50 minutes, and a buy on 5 minutes. So these are the correct charts where there's an active trend. If you are looking for a trade only where there's an active trend. Look for a sell amongst these symbols. Also look for a buy this, the first one, Euro GBP. So look for a buy here. So look for a buy here. Then you can also look for a buy on Euro. So let's now see the 6 symbols, the one we look at normally. See exactly what we expect to be. We'll start with SP500. So SP500 yesterday the price moved continue to the upside. As it is now, we still have an active downtrend. This is based on the indicator which you're seeing, the ADX, the alligator indicator. This is a sell. Based on the ADX indicator, we are still sellers. Actually, we started selling off from this point. So if you are looking at this chart now, you better be looking for sell positions. Expect price to continue much lower. Actually, we're waiting for price to reach maybe around this point before it reverses to the upper side. We're expecting price to continue maybe up to this point here. It hit there yesterday. This could be a very good support. So if the price does not clearly descend below 2399.8 to 24.3, then this should give us the correct place to pick a buy from. If the price goes below it, then that will mean we are continuing to the losses. So as it is now, we are into a sell, but since we are approaching some support on the daily chart, we are not going to do anything. We're not going to pick that sell unless the price goes below the zone which I've marked, this one here. So let's move PUSD. PUSD. So far this has been a sell. The price is continuously moving to the long side. Based on the two indicators, the alligator indicator, we are sellers. Based on the ADX, we are still sellers. And based on price action, have this level here. The price needs to pull back up to this point so that we can sell it at the lowest possible risk. So as it is now, we are technically just waiting for price to get back to this zone. If the price can pull back up to this point, yeah, then this will give us the correct price to sell it from. The price pulls back perfectly up to somewhere in between this zone, then that will give us a good sell place up to the next point, which is this one. Yeah. So as it is now, have your pending sell limit around this point, or have your sell stop below this level here, 1.220. So we move on to USDJPY. So far we are sellers. We had a very good level here. The support, a resistance, a support, a support, a support, a support, a support. It's a break, resistance. And so as it is now, this is a sell. We expect sellers to push price much lower up to this point here. So expect a move to the upper side, maybe up to this level here, where you should be able to pick a sell. This one here. So we move forward. Let's move to the next symbol, USD. So far this, we had this line drawn some few days ago. Yes. And we did mention that so as I was saying, sorry for the interruption, I was off for some time. So this is still a sell. We had a very good trend line that ran all this resistance. This one went above it, then we came back, and so this is still a very good place to sell it from. If you are looking at this chart now, though based on the indicator, the price may continue to the up. Purely based on price action, the price should move down. So as it is now, expect some sell up to the lower trend line. So expect a very good sell up to that trend line. That's on the daily. If we check the same chart, pause, disregard the trend line which we just drawn, have a sell. So as long as the price remains below alligator indicator, this one, expect a possible move up to this level here, this support. So up to the next level, which is this one, 1.0801. So technically, the correct place to sell it from. Next symbol should be Brent oil. We'll look at WTI instead of oil. Downtrend, but apparently there are no levels on this, no clear levels other than this here. So here, then we expect price to break below this point. So if the price successfully goes below 28.77, if the price pulls back up up to 44.55. That will give us a correct price to sell from. So as it is now, this is a sell. It's a very good sell. We are only waiting for price to go below the lower line. This one here, 77. So we'll the last symbol is gold. So far, based on the indicator, the ADX indicator, we are sellers. The price is in a downtrend. Then based on the alligator indicator, we are still. Based on price action, price is below a significant level. So if we are looking at gold as we're speaking now, this should be a very good sell. We have a support here. Support all the way, support. It's a break below. Down. So we expect price to come back up to 7.1549.37, so that we can pick a sell up to this level, which is this one. So if you look at gold now, just know that we're in an active downtrend, but expect price to pull back up to somewhere in between this zone 7.20, so that you pick a sell with your stop loss above this point. Take profit fixed at 1451.73. So thank you very much. That should be the end of this session. If you have any questions, you can direct them to me through the chat option. Respond to them another time. Thank you. See you.